So what makes a good producer? Well, um, at the end of the day, producer is not what people think. A lot of people think it's a particular set of skills, like you're good at scripting or you're good at game design, super creative person. Those are nice things to have, but there's lots of different kinds of producers. There's managing producers, there's game designers and level designers and scripters and organizers and things like that. There are some common traits that they should all share, and those are the things that I look for in any general producer. One of the first things that I want to see in a good producer is a sense of initiative. You know, people who don't need to be told what to do, they don't need to be led by the hand through a series of complex tasks. They can navigate those things themselves. That's the kind of like the utility infielder that you really want to have on your team. That's a person who they don't mind if they have to take on the not so exciting kind of grunt work. They can stand in when they need to do scheduling or they need to do this or that. It's somebody who will recognize when there's a gap in the process and fill it in. That's probably the number one personality trait that I like to see in a producer. Beyond that, I think if you have the ability to communicate well, you know, if you can talk to people, if you're diplomatic, if you're mature, those are general things that, even though it sounds kind of a little bit trite, that's what's important to being a producer. That's why, as part of the process, I have to actually talk to all the production candidates before we allow them into FIA, because you can't get a feel for that in a piece of paper or a project that they built. I need to talk to them on the phone or in person. One way or another, since personality is such a big part of being a producer, I've got to assess that before I can let them into the program.